So, we've decided that the opinion in this room is that the most difficult part of this model is the action. Does anybody think it might be something different? What do you think? The new awareness. And your name is? Susan. You win the $25,000 Pyramid Award. Please see Dr. Phillips. You are absolutely right. It is a new awareness. Now, albeit that change is difficult, why do you think a new awareness for most people is so difficult? Why is having those aha moments so difficult?
Maybe because someone has to have sometimes we're not in tune to things, so we have to think it's normal, whereas you have to be intuitive to decide, is this a new awareness moment? Should I be paying attention and make changes? Because sometimes it takes us years to realize that new awareness moment. So you remain the same.
Absolutely. If the platform isn't on fire, there's no pain. If I'm not in pain, I don't need to have a new awareness, right? So that, in fact, I can recall specifically, I went to, is anybody familiar with an organization called ASTD, the American Society for Training and Development? A couple of years ago, they had one of their monthly meetings here in Cleveland, and I was in the audience, and they brought down a psychologist from the Detroit area, and he started talking about a subject that I thought I was very well versed in. He started talking about organizational behavior and human behaviors. And he asked it what I thought was a very easy question. He said, what is the strongest need, the greatest need that people have, that people respond to and they act upon every day? Well, I remember there was this guy, his name was Abraham Maslow, and it had something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And the very first order of need that he said most people respond to is our survival needs, food, shelter, and safety. So I very confidently from the second row raised my hand and said, yes, sir. According to Meshanko, it's the survival needs. And he said, that's a great answer. He said, but that's not actually correct. Well, excuse me. He said, well, I'm taking an MBA course at BW right now, some of our local universities, and in fact it is. According to Meshanko, the greatest need that we respond to is our survival needs. He goes, great answer. He said, I understand that's not correct. And by this time, I'm feeling kind of embarrassed. He said, in fact, the greatest need that people respond to is the need to be right. I said, no, it's not. I can hear the chuckling behind me as I just stepped into his big bear club. And anyways, and I thought about it. Now think about it. How important is being right to you in your day-to-day interaction with people? How many of you have ever gotten into an argument with somebody and you were just, even though you knew you were wrong, you were just too hard to Not only had that horse stopped galloping, it had died inside outside, and he still refused to dismount the horse because the thought of acknowledging that you were wrong, and this gets really tricky with people that you know well, like your spouse. You don't want to admit that you're wrong. And so here's the challenge. If we can't be wrong, we can't have new awarenesses. See, most of us, when we wake up in the morning, we wake up pre-programmed to look for evidence that the world is the way we already thought it was when we woke up. We don't get up looking for new information unless we have a problem, unless we're stuck with something. So I'm going to ask you, try a new filter on when you wake up in the morning. Look for opportunities just to catch yourself about being wrong about little things. And if you can be wrong about little things, then think of the big things that you can have those aha moments about. So remember, the key to change, well, change itself is going to require a little bit of leaning into discomfort. It actually starts with the willingness to take in new information.